Reaching new heights, how altitude affects us. The allure of towering peaks and the call of the wild draw many adventurers to high-altitude environments. But what exactly happens to our bodies when we ascend to these great heights? The world is full of breathtaking mountains and high-altitude landscapes. From the majestic Rockies to the towering Himalayas, these regions offer some of the most stunning vistas on Earth. However, the beauty of these places comes with its own set of challenges. Venturing into these environments offers incredible experiences. The sense of accomplishment when reaching a summit, the serene beauty of a mountain sunrise, and the camaraderie among fellow hikers are just a few of the rewards. But it also presents unique challenges for our bodies. The higher we go, the thinner the air becomes, making it harder to breathe and putting more strain on our cardiovascular system. As we climb higher, the air pressure decreases. This drop in pressure means that each breath contains less oxygen, which is essential for our muscles and organs to function properly. This means less oxygen reaches our cells. Our bodies must work harder to maintain the same level of activity, leading to quicker fatigue and the need for more frequent breaks. Our bodies have to adapt to function in this thinner air. This process, known as acclimatization, involves several physiological changes such as increased breathing rate and the production of more red blood cells to carry oxygen more efficiently. Our bodies are incredibly resilient. With proper acclimatization, we can adapt to these challenging conditions and continue to enjoy our high-altitude adventures. They can adjust to these changes in various ways. For instance, our heart rate increases to pump more blood, and our kidneys release a hormone that stimulates red blood cell production. Understanding how altitude affects us is crucial for safe and enjoyable high-altitude adventures. Proper preparation, including physical training and gradual acclimatization, can make a significant difference in how we cope with the challenges of high altitudes. Whether you're planning a trek in the Himalayas or a ski trip in the Alps, being aware of the potential effects of altitude can help you prepare better and enjoy your adventure to the fullest. Knowing how your body responds to altitude can make all the difference. By understanding and respecting the demands of high-altitude environments, you can ensure a safer and more rewarding experience. Thin air, big impact, the science of altitude. The higher we go, the more we feel the effects of altitude on our bodies. But what exactly happens when we ascend to these great heights? At sea level, we're accustomed to a certain level of air pressure. This pressure is what we're used to in our daily lives, whether we're walking along the beach, relaxing by the sea, or simply going about our day-to-day activities. This pressure helps our lungs absorb oxygen efficiently. The air we breathe is dense with oxygen molecules, making it easy for our lungs to capture and transport this vital gas to our bloodstream. As we ascend to higher altitudes, the air pressure drops significantly. This means the air becomes thinner, and there are fewer oxygen molecules available in each breath we take. This lower pressure means fewer oxygen molecules are present in each breath we take. Our bodies have to work harder to get the same amount of oxygen they would at sea level. Our bodies are designed to compensate for these changes. When we first arrive at a high altitude, we might feel short of breath, dizzy, or even nauseous. These are all signs that our body is starting to adapt. One of the first things we notice is an increase in our breathing rate. Our body instinctively tries to take in more air to make up for the reduced oxygen levels. Our heart also starts to beat faster. This increased heart rate helps pump more oxygen-rich blood to our muscles and organs, ensuring they get the oxygen they need to function properly. These are natural responses as our bodies try to take in more oxygen to make up for the reduced availability. Over time, with continued exposure to high altitudes, our bodies can produce more red blood cells to carry oxygen more efficiently. This is why we often feel more breathless at higher altitudes, even when resting. The thin air challenges our bodies, but with time and acclimatization, we can adapt to these extreme conditions and continue to explore the majestic heights of our world. Not so fast altitude sickness, and how to cope. When you think of hiking or climbing mountains, you might imagine breathtaking views and a sense of accomplishment. But there's a hidden challenge many face: altitude sickness. For many, venturing into higher altitudes is a breeze. They can hike or climb without any issues, enjoying the fresh air and stunning scenery. But for others, the change in altitude can lead to altitude sickness, also known as acute mountain sickness, or AMS. This condition can turn an exciting adventure into a challenging ordeal. This happens when our bodies can't adjust to the lower oxygen levels quickly enough. The higher you go, the thinner the air becomes, making it harder for your body to get the oxygen it needs. Symptoms can range from mild to severe. Headaches are common, often accompanied by fatigue, which can make even simple tasks feel exhausting, dizziness and nausea. These symptoms can make it difficult to enjoy your hike and can even force you to turn back. In more serious cases, symptoms can include shortness of breath, vomiting, and even confusion. These severe symptoms require immediate attention and can be dangerous if ignored. The key to managing altitude sickness is to ascend gradually, allowing your body to adjust to the changing conditions. Taking it slow can make a big difference, allowing your body time to acclimatize. Staying hydrated is crucial, as dehydration can worsen symptoms. Drink plenty of water throughout your hike, and avoiding alcohol and caffeine can also help. These substances can dehydrate you and interfere with your body's ability to acclimatize. Instead, focus on drinking water and eating light, nutritious meals. Using trekking poles can help reduce the strain on your body, and taking deep breaths can increase your oxygen intake. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and take breaks when needed. Hiking with a group can provide support and encouragement, making the experience more enjoyable and safer. If you start to feel unwell, don't hesitate to communicate with your group and take the necessary steps to address your symptoms. With the right precautions and a mindful approach, you can conquer high altitudes and enjoy the incredible views and sense of achievement that come with reaching the summit. Adjusting to the heights. Acclimatization and its advantages. Acclimatization is the process of our bodies adapting to lower oxygen levels at higher altitudes. It's a gradual process that involves several physiological changes. One of the most significant changes is an increase in the production of red blood cells. These cells are responsible for carrying oxygen throughout our body. As we spend time at higher altitudes, our bone marrow produces more red blood cells. This increase in red blood cells allows our bodies to transport oxygen more efficiently, even in the thinner air. Acclimatization also improves our breathing and heart rate, making us feel more comfortable and energetic at altitude. Section 5. Training high, performing higher altitude training for athletes. Athletes often incorporate altitude training into their regimens to enhance their performance. By training at higher altitudes, athletes can trigger their bodies to produce more red blood cells, just like the acclimatization process. When these athletes return to lower altitudes, their bodies retain the increased red blood cell count for a certain period. This gives them an edge in endurance sports as their muscles receive a greater supply of oxygen, improving their performance. Section 6. Smart moves for high altitudes. Tips for a safe and enjoyable trip. Proper preparation is essential for a safe and enjoyable high-altitude experience. First and foremost, ascend gradually. Don't rush your ascent, and give your body ample time to acclimatize. Hydration is crucial at high altitudes, so drink plenty of water throughout your trip. Avoid alcohol and caffeine, as they can dehydrate you and worsen altitude sickness symptoms. Eating a balanced diet rich in carbohydrates can also provide your body with the energy it needs. Remember to listen to your body and descend if you experience severe altitude sickness symptoms. Section 7. Listen to your body, recognizing and responding to altitude sickness. Altitude sickness can sneak up on you, so it's vital to be aware of the symptoms and know how to respond. If you experience mild symptoms like headache, fatigue, or nausea, rest and allow your body to acclimatize. Descend to a lower altitude if symptoms persist or worsen. In severe cases, immediate descent is crucial. Don't ignore the warning signs. Your health and safety should always come first when venturing into high-altitude environments. Section 8. The wonders of adaptation, how our bodies rise to the challenge. The human body's ability to adapt to different environments is truly remarkable. When faced with the challenges of high altitude, our bodies undergo a series of physiological changes to maintain our well-being. From increased breathing and heart rate to the production of more red blood cells, our bodies are constantly working behind the scenes to ensure we can function optimally. This incredible adaptability is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and our ability to explore and thrive in even the most demanding environments. Section 9. Embrace the altitude, respecting the mountains and our limits. Venturing into high-altitude environments is an awe-inspiring experience. The breathtaking views, the crisp mountain air, and the sense of accomplishment are unparalleled. But it's crucial to remember that these environments demand our respect. Understanding how our bodies respond to altitude, preparing adequately, and listening to our limits are essential for a safe and fulfilling high-altitude adventure. So embrace the altitude, but do so with caution, respect, and a sense of wonder for the incredible adaptability of the human body.